वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैर्ननदी कैवर्तकक्षेशवः। पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः।
अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः।
भगवानुवाच
भगवानुवाच
कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम्
कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम्
आस्थिता जनकादयः
आस्थिता जनकादयः
लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि
लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि
सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि।
सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि।
We have seen the meaning of this shloka with the Bhashyam. Now we read from Gita Priyabodhini Shankaranandiyam. Commentary to the 20th shloka. I will read and explain. Tataha mumukshoho ajnata atmatatvasya avashyam कर्म एव कर्तव्यम् इति उपदिश्य अस्मिन् अर्थे वृद्धाचारं प्रमाणयति श्री भगवान प्रमाणयति is a नामधातु. भगवान प्रमाणयति वृद्धाचारं प्रमाणयति. भगवान he provides the proof. प्रमाणयति. Pramanam means of knowledge. Pramanayati, that Vriddha Achara, the Achara, the conduct of Vriddha Purusha, Sreshta Purusha, Shishta Purusha, that becomes the Pramanam. So, therefore, Bhagavan, he refers to the conduct, the behavior of the Vriddha Purusha. He presents that as the Pramanam. For what? For whom? Mumukshoho, for the mumukshus. Ajnata Atma Tattvasya. Mumukshus are Ajnani. Mumukshus are Ajnani only. They are striving for Jnana. So therefore, Ajnata Atma Tattvasya. Jnatam Atma Tattvam Yena Saha Jnata Atma Tattvaha. Jnatam Atma Tattvam. Na Jnatam Atma Tattvam Bhaguri Samasa. The one who doesn't know the Atma Tattvam. Therefore, Ajnata Atma Tattvam Tattvasya, that is Ajnani, Mukshu, By them, avashyam karma eva kartavyam. Karma kartavyam eva avashyam. They have to do karma necessarily. They cannot avoid. Iti upadeshya, having instructed, having advised this, that karma kartavyam iti, asmin arte, in that context, in that sense, Bhagavan provides the pramanam of the pramanam, that is the achara, the conduct of the Vriddha Purusha, as the pramanam. To establish that mumukshus have to do karma. Even though you are mumukshu, desiring for moksha, till you become a jnani, you have to do karma. Iti. Mumukshus are ajnani only. Mumukshus are moktum ichuhu. They are karma yogis. Therefore, they have to do karma. They are in the preparatory stage. Therefore, karma is indispensable for them. Iti Bhagavan pramanayati vruddhacharam. Karmanaiva hi sansiddhim astitaha janakadayaha. Lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartum arhasi. Karmanaive iti. Karmanaiveti. Karmana eva iti. Janakadayaha, Janakaha, Vaidekaha, Adihi, Yeshante, Janakadayaha, Bhagavad Samasa. We have seen already. Janakaha, Adayaha, Janaka, etc. Janaka is the Vaidekaha. That is the Raja, the king of Videka. Vaidekaha. That is why the daughter of Janaka is called Vaidehi. So Vaidekaha, that is Janakaha, Adihi, Yeshante, the list beginning with Janaka, etc. Janakadayaha, Ashwapati, Bhagirathadayaha. Ashwapati, Bhashyakara mentioned in the Bhashyam, the father of Kaikeyi. And Bhagiratha is also another example. Here the author, here the commentator, he quotes Bhagirathadayaha, Kshatriyaha, all the Kshatriyas, Karmana eva, Shrauta Smarta Karma Anushthanena eva, Chitta Shuddhim Prapya, by observing, by following Shrauta Karma, Veda Vigita Karma, Smarta Karma, Smriti Vigita Karma, Anushthanena eva, by following them, Chitta Shuddhim Prapya, having gained Chitta Shuddhi, Jnanena Samsiddhim Astitaha, by Jnanam Samsiddhim, they attained moksha. Samsiddhim Astitaha, Muktim Prapya. Samsiddhim Astitaha is equal to Muktim Prapya, having attained moksha, Kritartaha Jataha. They become Kritakrityaha. Kritam Kritaha Artaha Yena Saha. They have attained the very purpose of life. Kritartaha Jataha. They became Iti Ityataha. Iti Ataha Tomapi. Therefore, you also Karma Eva Krutva. Having done karma, tadutpanna chitta shuddhya, karma for mumukshu gives chitta shuddhi. Therefore, chitta shuddhya jnanam prapya, jnanena muktaha bhutva, gaining jnanam through chitta shuddhi and gaining mukti through jnanam, sukhena tishtha ityartha. Remain happy. Iti artha, ityartha, this is the meaning. Therefore, karma kuru. Kimartam karma karaniyam, chitta shuddhyartam karma karaniyam. Chitta shuddhya jnanam prapya, muktaha bhutva, sukhena tishta vasatu ityartha. Yadva or janakadayaha jnana yoga nishta nirudhataya samsiddhim muktim prapya api, or Janaka, etc., remaining firmly rooted, established in the Jnana Yoga Nishta, remaining Jnani, Samsiddhim Muktim Prapya, having gained Mukti Moksha, Sadhyo Mukti Prapya Api, even though Lokaitartham Karmana Eva Sagastitaha Swayam Kritartaha Api, Lokaitartham, for the benefit of the Loka, Karmana Eva Sagastitaha, they remained doing karma. Swayam Kritartaha Api, even though they are muktaha, kritarthaha is, even though they have attained the purpose of life, kritarthaha jataha api Moodattaranartham, for the sake of the other people, deluded people, to make them cross this portion of samsara, Moodattaranartham, karma kurvantaha eva stitaha ityartaha. They remained doing karma. Iti artaha, that is the meaning. Arudanam eva sati, kimuta kimuta anatma jnana arurukshana. When Arudana means those who have climbed up, I mean those who have gained. For them itself karma, if it is suggested, ordained, it's recommended. What to talk about? Kimuta anatma jnana. What to talk about the ajnanis? Anatma jnana. Anatma jnana is na atma jnana. Those who don't know atma. That is ajnanis. Who are arurukshuna, mukshus. Like Tvaya, you, so Bhagavan Krishna says, you are arurukshuhu, anatmajnaha, therefore Tvaya mokshartam, by you mokshartam karma kartavyam iti, by you karma to be done iti, evam mumukshoho, anatmajnasya, arurukshoho, mokshartam avashyam karma kartavyam eva iti. Therefore, mumukshuhu, that is anatmajnaha ajnanis, arurukshoho, those who have already know the tattvam, those who are jnanis, arurukshoho. Arurukshoho is those who are climbing, those who are in the process, arurukshoho. Arurukshoho, for both anatmajnaha, arurukshoho, mokshartam, arurukshuhu. In the 4th chapter, it will come later. Arudaha means those who have already climbed up. That means those who know. Arurukshu means those who are in the process of knowing. Arurukshu. Mumukshuhu ityartaha. Mumukshuhu. Arurukshuhu is another name for mumukshu. Therefore, mumukshoho anatmajnasya arurukshoho. All same meaning. Mumukshoho is equal to anatmajnasya is equal to arurukshoho. All Shashti Bhakti same. For them, mokshartam avashyam karma kartavyam. They have to do karma necessarily. Iti nirdharya, having ascertained very clearly ascertained. Nischayena nirdharya. Idanim muktena api adhikari kena loka idartam karma kartavyam eva iti bodhakitam. Also muktena, those who have attained mukti, by them also loka idartam, for the sake of the benefit of the people of the world, karma kartavyam iti bodhakitam, karma should be done iti, to teach this bodhayitam tatra drishtantatvena, through the drishtanta, through the example, janakadinam jnanavruddhanam pravrityam udagritya, janaka etc. all they are all jnanavruddha. They are jnanavruddha. They may be vayovruddha. They are jnanavruddha. That is important. They have grown in jnanam and they are engaged in karma. So jnanavruddhanam pravrityam udagritya, having shown the pravritti, the activities of these jnanavruddhas like Janaka, etc. Tava api etadrishaha, you also, like this, adhikaraha yadi asti tishtatu tatapi. Even though, Arjuna, if you are also adhikaraha, you are also muktaha, then also you remain doing karma. Yadi asti tishtatu tatapi. Even if you say that you are a jnani, then also you can keep doing karma like this jnana vruddha, tishtatu tatapi. Janakadi vatvaya, janakadi vatvam, janakadi vatvaya, loka itartamapi, karma avashyam kartavyam eva, like a janakadi Janakadivat, not Janakadivat Tvaya, that is split. Janakadivat Tvaya, Janakadivat Tvaya, Janakadivat, like Janaka, etc. Tvaya by you, Lokahitartham, for the benefit of the Loka, Karma, Avashyam, Kartavyam Eva. Even if you are a Jnani, if you are a Jnani, anyway you have to do. If you are Mumukshu, you have to do it. But if you are a Muktaha, then also you have to do karma, like Janakadivat. Janakadivat Tvaya, Karma Kartavyameva Avashyamiti. Mahapurusha Pravritya Khalu Shastrasya Pramanyam Karmanaha Prashastyam Ajnataranam Cha Paramparyena Achara Prachayaha Picha Siddhyati. Ataha Muktena Api Avashyam Nakata Karma Kartavyam Iti Ashena Aha Lokasandham Iti. Mahapurusha Vritya, Mahapurusha Pravritti, Mahapurusha Pravritya, by the Pravritti, by the action of the great people. Shastrasya, Kalu Shastrasya Pramanyam, Shastrasya Pramanyam, Karmanaha Prashastyam, the Karmanaha Prashastyam, the Karmanaha Prashastyam Agyataranam Cha, for crossing over the ignorance and to show the Prashasti, the greatness of the karma, Shastrasya Pramanyam, through the pravritti, through the activities of the great Purusha, Mahapurusha, Shastrasya Pramanyam, Karmanaha Prashastyam, Agyatanam Cha. Shastrasya Pramanyam, number one, Karmanaha Prashastyam, the importance of the karma, the greatness of the karma, then Ajnataranam Cha, for crossing over this Ajnanam, Paramparnyena Achara Pracheha Api Cha Siddhyati. They're all in Paramparnyena, in the lineage, Paramparnyena Achara Prachayati, Achara Pracheha Api Cha Siddhyati. They're all in sequence. They're all in sequence. Cha Siddhyati, Ataha Muktena Api Avashyam Magata Karma Kartavyam. Therefore, even by the Muktaha, Mukta Purusha, karma should be done. Shastra is Pramana and Mahapurushanam Pravritti. That also becomes Pramana. So, Pramana is not only the Shastra, even the activity of the Mahapurusha becomes the Pramana. Therefore, the Karmanaha Prashastyam, karma, it is praised, the greatness of the karma, and they're all the means for crossing this ignorance. Ajnataranam. Ajna is ignorant. So for crossing over this ajnanam, they are all connected in a sequence. Paramparnyena Achara Prachayati. It has to be followed in sequence. What is a sequence? Karmana Chitta Shuddhi. Chitta Shuddhya Jnanam Jnanena Mokshati. Paramparnyena Achara Prachayaha. Achara Anushtana. Achara is equal to Anushtana. So Paramparnyena Achara Prachayaha. It has to be followed. It has to be followed in sequence. Acharyena Prachayaha Api. It is Acharyena Prachayaha Api. It is to be followed. It is to be followed one after the other. Api Cha Siddhyati. Therefore, it is established. This has to be sequentially observed. Ataha, it means Karmana na mokshaha. Karmana chitta shuddhihi. Iti. Then jnanena mokshaha. Iti. Mahapurusha, they are doing karma. They are doing karma not for moksha. already are muktaha, they are doing karma. It is not for gaining moksha because already are muktaha. Then what is the purpose of karma? It is only loka samhitartham. Iti cha siddhyati. That is being very clearly established. Therefore, muktena api avashyam akata karma. Even by the liberated, by the mukta purusha, karma to be done. Avashyam kartavya. Iti ashayena, with this intention, Bhagavan has said, loka sangraham iti. Lokaha pamara janaha, illiterate, uneducated, ignorant people, tasya sangraha satkarma marga pradarsanena taranam unmargat nivaranam va. So lokaha is equal to pamara janaha for them. Tasya sangraha is for their benefit, for their growth. Sanmarga pradarsanena satmarga pradarsanena, by showing the sanmarga, the right path. Taranam unmarga pradarsanena taranam, crossing over by showing the good path, and unmarga nivaranam. Unmarga nivaranam is the other path which is not good, it's not the right path, wrong path. To prevent, to make them pass through the right path, go through the right path, avoid the wrong path. Unmarga nivaranam va tam imam loka sangraham eva artham sampashyan. Tam imam loka sangraham eva artham sampashyan. Having seen this, not having seeing the loka sangraha, the welfare of the people, keeping the sampashyan is keeping in mind the welfare of the people. Maya kriyamanam karma, Bhagavan Krishna himself says, Maya kriyamanam karma, loka upakaraya bhavati. The karma which is done by me, it is for the loka upakara, it is for the benefit of the people. Bhagavan says, Bhagavan is Jnana Krishna. Bhagavan is Jnani. He knows everything is Bhagavan. Maya kriyamanam karma, why should I do karma? If I am the Lord, not even Jnani, I am the Lord. Maya kriyamanam karma loka upakaraya bhavati. Iti tam, that loka sangraham eva artham sampashyan. Maya kriyamanam karma, it is meant for the benefit of the people. Bhavati iti pashyan api. Seeing that karma kartum tvam argasi. You also tvam karma kartum argasi. You ought to do, you deserve to do karma. Iti. When I do karma, when Bhagavan, I do karma, when Jnanis do karma like Janakadayaha, you also have to do. Even if you are Jnani, you have to do. Otherwise also you have to do. Because that is a means paramparyena achara prachaha api siddhyati. Therefore, to be done. Ajnataranaya and karmanaha prashastyam api asti. It has a place in the scheme of the Veda, therefore to be followed. Then the next shloka, we will read 21. Lokasangraha
लोकसङ्ग्रहः
किमर्थं कर्तव्यः इति उच्यते.
किमर्थं कर्तव्यः इति उच्यते।
लोकसंग्रह किमर्थं कर्तव्यम्? लोकसंग्रह that is only grah dhatu. Grah means to hold the people. It is translated as for the benefit of the people. Holding the people from what? Unmarga nivaranam sanmarga pradarsanam. That is called lokasangraha. Samyak grannati, holding the people. Grah dhatu. It is grah dhatu, grannati. So holding the people means preventing the people from going from choosing the wrong path. That is called sangraha. Not only holding them from choosing the wrong path, make them walk through the right path. Sanmarga pradarshana. That's why we translate as for the benefit of the people. It is benefit, preventing them from going through the wrong path and making them follow the right path. That is a benefit. Loka sangraha. The real meaning is sangraha is holding them from holding them. That's the meaning. Samyak granati. Whom? Lokan, lokaha. People. Loka referring to the people. Loke bhavaha. Those who live in the loka, in the world. Manushyaha ityartaha. So loka sangraha, for the benefit of the people, we can translate. How can you really do good to the people? How can you really benefit the people? By showing them the right path, by showing them the paths which are right and which are wrong. Wrong path leads to destruction. The right path leads to the fulfillment of life. That is called Loka Sangraha. So Loka Sangraha, Kimartam Kartavyam, why should the Loka Sangraha should be done? Iti Uchyate. That is being said in this shloka. It is an important shloka. In the sense it is often quoted. Yadyatha charati sreshtaha.
यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठः
Yadyatha charati sreshtaha.
यद्यदाचरति
यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठः
श्रेष्ठः
Yadyatha charati, then shreshtaha. Shre is shakara repa. Then ye. So asva followed by a conjunct. Therefore, duplication, that is shakara, one more time it is comes when you do. Yadyatha charati shreshtaha. Now visarga not there. Even if it is not there, when you do, it will come. In chanting, it is, you yourself will see. If it is suppose long vowel, then it will not be there. If it is short vowel followed by conjunct consonant, it will be there. Sometimes when it is not there, just we say that is wrong. Only when followed by a conjunct consonant, the first letter will be there. Yadyatha charati shreshtaha. So that shakara is duplicated. It is not really duplicated. It looks as though duplicated. Not because of sandhi and all. There is no charati, but it is like that. Yadyatha charati shreshtaha. Tattadevetaro janaha.
तदेवेतरो जनः
Vayat pramanam kurute.
स यत्प्रमाणं
प्रमाणं
कुरुते
Lokastadanu vartate.
लोकस्तदनुवर्तते
Sreshtaha, prashastaha. The commentary is karmanaha prashastyam. Greatness. The greatness of the karma. Here it is Sreshtaha. Yadyatha charati Sreshtaha, referring to this Sreshta Purusha. Sreshtaha is equal to Sreshta Ishtan Pratyaya. Sreshtaha. Great people. Whatever the great people, great in what sense? In achara, in their conduct, behavior, in their life. The life teaches. Those people who life teaches. A good example is better than the best sermon. That's a problem. So their life is itself is a sermon. Itself is a teaching. Those people, Sreshtaha. So whatever the Sreshta people, the great people, they do, other people, they follow. And not only that, whatever they think to be the pramanam, whatever they think to be the pramanam, whatever they take to be the guidance, that other people also follow that. So therefore, the Sreshta Purusha, naturally, he leads the people. He becomes a leader, leads the people, because people look upon this person. Therefore, people follow this person, even though he doesn't instruct, doesn't teach, but because of his conduct, because of his achara anushtana, following dharma, so people look upon this person and follow. Without teaching, it makes the people follow. So that's what Bhagavan Krishna says. Sreshtaha. Yat yat acharati sreshtaha. Whatever the Sreshta Purusha acharati, sreshtaha, prashastaha, these great people follow. Yat yat acharati. Whatever they acharanam karoti, anushtanam karoti. Kimapi karoti. Tat, that, that becomes itaraha janaha, other people. Itaraha janaha, tattat eva itaraha janaha. Tat plus eva plus itaraha. Tattadeve taro. So it's not deva and all here. You have to split properly. Tat plus eva plus itaraha. Itaraha janaha. Other people. Anya purushaha, other people. Anya janaha. Lokaha. Lokaha acharati. Yat sreshtaha acharati. Sreshtaha purushaha acharati. Tat janaha api acharanti, kurvanti. Whatever these people, great people do, other people also, other people, they are not as great as this person. They want guidance. They seek support. So they look upon this person and follow. Sayat pramanam kurute. Saha yat pramanam kurute. Pramanam is means of knowledge, but here it is the guidance, the source of guidance. Whatever they take to be the guidance, whatever they take to be the support, that kurute, krudatu, atmanepadi, here it is ubepadi, atmanepadi form is given. Yada kaha kurute, saha kurute. Saha yet pramanam kurute. What they make as the pramanam, as a guidance. Lokaha tat anuvartate. People also take that as pramanam, valid. That is, they resort to that for guidance. Whatever this Sreshta Purusha take as their guidance, other people also, anuvartate, they also follow him. Follow him means they also take the same thing as their guidance. If they take Shastram as their guidance, other people also follow Shastra. That is why these also called, these great people should follow Shastram, should stick to Dharma. Then only other people also will resort to Shastram. If they are great, even though they are great, if they don't follow Shastram and condemn Shastram, other people also will do the same. Even though they are great, if they condemn Shastram, if they are great, they will not do. But if they do, suppose the person may be a Nastika, he not be Nastika, but is a good person. Therefore, people follow the Nastika. So it is not enough to be the great. The person should be intelligent, should understand what the Tattvam is, what the Shastram is, what the Vedas are, what the scheme of life as presented by Veda, what is the Sanatana Dharma. That knowledge also must be there. Then only the person can be a Sreshtaha. That is what is referred as Sreshtaha. Not referring to anybody. Otherwise they will be misleading the people. Those who are Dharmika Purushaha, those who resort to Shastra and follow as Shastra dictates, others also follow, because this person is a model for those people. Therefore, whatever he does, the same thing the other people also do. So therefore, saha yat pramanam kurute. In fact, this person, he establishes the route, establishes the path for reaching the goal. Other people also, they follow that. Iti. Otherwise, what will happen? Ande naiva niyamanaha yatandaha. That becomes a problem, as we saw in the Upanishad. Ande naiva niyamanaha yatandaha yamimam pushpitam vacham. They speak flowery words like the Karmakanda. If they are interested in Dharma, Artha, Kama, Purushartha, limited Purushartha, Yamimam Pushpitam Vacham, Pravadanti Vipaschitaha, Vedavadartha Swartha, Nanedasti Tivadinaha. If the person who is setting an example is like that, then people will follow him only. Therefore, whatever these great people they do, that becomes, they set an example for others to follow, to emulate. Therefore, it is a responsibility of these people to stick to Shastram, to stick to Dharma. So therefore, yat pramanam kurute, saha lokaha anuvartate iti. If that is so, then their life itself becomes a guidance. The life becomes a guidance. And when a similar situation is faced by the people, since they look upon this person, therefore they will refer to his life, how he handled the situation, how he came up in life. All this they observe and follow. Therefore, that becomes a pramana. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, it is said, whatever such people, Vriddha Purusha, they follow. In fact, that should be followed. Whatever the Vriddha Purusha do, the achara, the karma, the vritta, that also becomes a pramana. Giving the benefit to the Vriddha Purusha, the Sreshta Purusha, that they follow Shastram, as it is without violating. Whatever they do, that also becomes a pramanam. Ata yadite karma vichikitsa va vritta vichikitsa va syat etatra brahmana samharshinaha yukta ayuktaha aloksha dharma kamasyuhu yatha te tatra varteran tatha tatra vartetaha. As they do. Suppose if you are not able to decide what to do in a particular situation, and through Shastram also you are not able to get any solution, then you go to the Vriddha Purusha. As they follow karma vichikitsa, if you have doubt with regard to karma, or if you have doubt with regard to the conduct, vritta vichikitsa, then go to this Brahmanaha, that is here it is referred to by the word Sreshtaha. You go and take their guidance and do as they would do. As they would do, you do. If they were in a situation, what they would do, that you do. Iti Upanishad advises. So follow the Sreshta Purusha. Therefore, responsibility of the Sreshta Purusha also to set a good example for the people. That's why they become the leaders. That's why they lead the society, they become the leaders. Why leader is required? Because people follow the leaders. People follow the leader. People follow who has already set precedents. People follow. People always look for the person who has preceded before and follow. What our seniors have done, that's what we did in school and in college and in life also. Similarly, here also. We always look for some example, look for some precedents. There is a Subhashitam, beautiful Subhashitam, which tells how people are sheepish. They follow the other people. We generally follow what the others are doing or have done. We generally follow. Human beings are like that. They follow what others are doing or what others have done. Born, educated, then after that job, then marriage. This is a common thing. Nobody gets shifted or deviated from this. This is what everybody does. Therefore, I also follow. So already a trend is set. The same thing follow. If you just get shifted, then you become an odd person. That's why people they don't want to get shifted from the normal path. They don't want to deviate. That is why people are sheepish in their thinking, sheepish in their behavior. It is presented beautifully in the Subhashitam. Gata nugatiko lokaha nakopi paramartikaha ganga saikatalingena nashtam me tamra bhajanam. It's a beautiful Subhashitam. How it presents how the people are sheepish in their thinking, in their vrta, in their achara. A person wanted to take bath in Rameshwaram. So he goes there and he has carried with him the Kamandalu Panchapatram. Panchapatram they use for Sandhya Vandanadi Karma. The Panchapatram it is a silver one. Now he wants to take bath in the ocean. Now where to keep this? So he has to place it somewhere so that he can come and take after the bath, he can come and take it. Since he was alone, he doesn't know anyone around. So he thought that he will keep it in a place on the beach itself. So therefore he dug a pit. In the pit, he buried that Panchapatram. And to identify the place, he erected a Shivalinga, a mud Shivalinga, so that after a bath he can come and take. The Shivalinga is that becomes the post, the identification post, so that he can come and pick up the Panchapatram from there. So he buried the Kamandalu Panchapatram and then went to take bath. And there are people watching this person. And seeing this person, people thought this is a procedure to take bath in the ocean, Rameshwaram. So everybody started erecting Shivalinga. There are many Shivalingas erected on the beach, mud Shivalinga. When this person came and saw there were so many Shivalingas, he could not able to identify which linga was his. And therefore what happened? Nashtam me tamra bhajanam. Is tamra bhajanam is copper vessel or silver vessel. Tamra is copper. Water may be, that is, he lost it. Why? There are so many lingas erected by the people. People follow this person. So whatever a person does, other people also follow. If that is the case, then what to talk about the Sreshta Purushaha? Yat Sreshtaha Acharati. Tatu eva itaraha janaha karoti. Therefore, the responsibility is on the Sreshta Purusha. Whatever they do, that becomes a pramanam iti. It is often quoted. This shloka is often quoted to tell that one has to set an example by following the Shastram. We will read the Bhashyam now. Simple Bhashyam, only 3 lines. Yata yata iti
यत् यत् इति
यद्यदिति यत् यत् इति यद्यदिति यद्यत् कर्म आचरति करोति
यत् यत् कर्म आचरति
करोति
श्रेष्ठः
श्रेष्ठः
प्रधानः
प्रधानः
तत्तदेव कर्म आचरति
तत्तदेव कर्म आचरति
इतरः अन्यः जनः
इतरः अन्यः जनः
तदनुगतः
तदनुगतः
So yat karma acharati, whatever karma action he does, this Shrestha Purusha, Pradhana Purusha, Prashasta Purusha, Mukhya Purusha, he does. Is a model. Is a model. Whatever he does, Itaraha Janaha, Anyaha Purushaha, other people, Anugataha, Tat Anugataha, they follow that. They follow him. Tad Anugataha. Tat Anugataha referring to Tasya Anugataha, Tad Anugataha. Tasya Shrestha Purusha Achara Anugataha. He follows the Achara of the Shrestha Purusha. Tad Anugataha referring to the Janaha. Tad Anugataha Janaha. Simple. Tattadeva Karma Acharati. Instead of that, just we can simply say Tad Anugataha Janaha. Yate yate karma shreshtaha acharati anyaha janaha tadunugataha. They also follow the same. Kincha
किञ्च
saha shreshtaha
सः श्रेष्ठः
yat pramanam kurute.
यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते
Pramanam. Yat pramanam kurute. Pramanam, pramanyam it must be. Otherwise pramanam. Yat pramanam kurute.
यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते
Laukikam vaidikam va.
लौकिकं वैदिकं वा
लोकः तदनुवर्तते
लोकः तत् अनुवर्तते
तदेव प्रमाणीकरोति इत्यर्थः.
तदेव प्रमाणीकरोति इत्यर्थः
Moreover, किञ्च सः श्रेष्ठः पुरुषः यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते, what they accept as the pramanam, the means of knowledge or the guide of knowledge, source or the guidance, what they take as the guidance. Whether it is Laukikam, with regard to Laukika or Vaidika. Laukikam as well as Vaidika. So both, not only Vaidika, Laukika also. That is mundane activities also. Not only the with regard to the karma related to the Veda, even the mundane action also. Whatever this Shrestha Purusha they do or what they take as the support, the guidance. Lokaha tadunuvartate. People, other people also, Lokaha people also, tadunuvartate will follow that. They follow that. Tadeva pramani karoti. That alone they make it as a pramanam, make it as a guide. What they take as a guidance, what they take as a support, tadeva pramani karoti lokaha. Lokaha, people take that alone as their guidance. Pramani karoti. One word, pramani karoti. Apramanam pramani karoti. Apramanam pramanam pramani karoti. Pramani karoti. That they become their pramanam. That it become their guide. So pramanam here the word is used as the guidance, support. It's a map, like a Google map. It's a map for leading the life. That becomes a guidance, the manual. That becomes a manual for conducting one's life. Pramani karoti ityartaha. Now we will read this from the Shankaranandiyam. Mat kartrikam karma katam lokasya upakaraya bhavati iti chet uchyate. The previous shloka Bhagavan Krishna said, Mat kartrikam karma, the karma what I do, how it will become beneficial to the people. Lokasya upakaraya katam bhavati iti prichet tat uchyate. That is being said here. Yadida acharati shreshtaha तत्तदेवेतरो जनः स यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तदनुवर्तते यद्यदाचरति इति वेदशास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापनयोः तदर्थ ज्ञान ज्ञापनयोः तदुक्त कर्म अनुष्ठान तदत् अनुष्ठान अनुष्ठापनयोः तदुक्त कर्म अनुष्ठापनयोः दक्षिणः कुलशीलादि महत्त्वसम्पन्नः यः सम्पन्नः च यः द्विजश्रेष्ठः श्रेष्ठः is the great person. Here the author says Dvijashreshtaha. Dvija means twice born, referring to Brahmana. Why they are Brahmana called Dvija? Because they have got sacred thread. Not only Brahmana, all the Trivarna they have Dvija. They are called Dvijaha. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishyaha. Why they three alone? All are eligible for studying Veda, but the three study. Those who, even though they are Brahmana, if they don't study Veda or don't follow Veda, they only are considered to be Shudra. So Shudra is not by caste, not by just by division. Every Manushya is eligible to study Shastra. Those who don't study, even though if he is a Brahmana, born in Brahmana Jati, he is considered to be Shudra only. So those who are interested, those who are committed, they only are given this sacred thread in those days. So Dvijashreshtaha, and that is described here. Who are those Dvijashreshta? Shreshta Purusha supposed to be Dvija. They would have undergone this samskara. What samskara? This Shastra samskara. Upanayanam done, therefore Gayatri Jabam they do, therefore they study Shastram. Therefore, they are supposed to be Sreshtaha, therefore the author here, Dvijashreshtaha iti, he says. Need not only be Brahmana, it will be all the Trivarnas. And it is qualified by the other words. Veda Shastra Adhyayana Adhyapanayoho. Studying and teaching. Adhyayana and Adhyapanayoho. Tadartha Jnana Jnapanayoho. Knowledge, Tadartha Jnanam and Jnapana. Jnapana is making others know, that is teaching. Veda Shastra Adhyanam Adhyapanam. Adhyanam, studying and teaching without the meaning. The next is understanding the meaning and sharing the meaning of what has been learned. Jnapana, Jnana, Jnapana Yoga. Then Tad Ukta, Vedokta, Karma Anushtana, Anushthapana Yoga. Observing, doing, following the karma, what has been prescribed by the Veda, and making others also follow. Yaha Dakshinaha means Samartaha. Dakshina means not Dakshina, which are given to Brahmana, not contribution. Yeah, Dakshina means Samartaha. Yaha Samartaha, the one who is Samartaha, able, capable person, Saha, Kula Shiladi Mahatva Sampannaha, is endowed with Mahatvam. What? Kula, that is the family, and Shila, the conduct. Kula Shiladi Mahatva Sampannaha, Yaha Dvijashreshtaha, that Dvijashreshta, Yat, whatever Shrautam Smartam va Anyat Acharati, Niyamena Anuttishtati, whatever Shrauta Karma, Veda Vigita Karma, Smarta Karma, Smriti Vigita Karma, whatever va Anyat va Acharati, other than this, that is Laukika, we can take. Acharati, Niyamena Anuttishtati, they follow Niyamena without missing regularly. Niyamena, they follow it properly, Niyamena, as it is to be done. Mumukshuhu Itaraha Pamaraha Api. This Mumukshu, the other person, Pamaraha, Itaraha Pamaraha Mumukshu, Tattadeva Karma Charati. They also, that person also, other person, as he does the other person, Pamaraha, Itaraha Pamaraha Mumukshu, he also follows the karma. For Tattadeva Karma Charati. He also does karma in that way. Natu Swayam Api Anyat Karoti Shastra tadjnana tadukta karma parijnana abhavat. Not he does on its own because he doesn't know. He doesn't know Shastram. He doesn't have the jnanam of the Shastram completely. Therefore, he takes the guidance of this Shrestha Purusha for doing karma anushtana. Swayamapi anyat na karoti. Who will not do on its own? This pamara, this itaraha janaha. Why? Because Shastra tadjnana tadukta karma parijnana abhavat. Because this person doesn't have Shastra jnanam and doesn't have the karma which is taught by the Shastra, parijnana abhavat. Paritaha jnanam parijnanam. Doesn't have complete knowledge of the Shastram and what the Shastra's recommendation. Therefore, he follows the conduct of the Shrestha Purusha. Kincha Ukta Lakshanaha Shreshtaha Yati Yati Shastram Swayam Pramanam Kurute Idameva Pramanam Iti Vyavaharati. So, therefore, the Shrestha Purusha, which has been described before, Ukta Lakshanaha, whatever Yatyata Shastram Swayam Pramanam Kurute, whatever Yatyata Shastram, whatever the Shastram which he takes as a support, Dharma Shastram or any Shastram, Veda Shastram, Pramanam Kurute, when he accepts Dharma Shastram, Veda as a Pramanam for leading the life, for conducting one's actions, idameva pramanam iti vyavaharati. This person will take this person, idameva pramanam iti yaha shrestha purusha vyavaharati, lokaha muda janaha tadeva tena pramani kritam eva shastram anuvartate. This muda janaha, people who are uninformed people, those people also will follow as the Shrestha Purusha. They follow what the Shrestha Purusha follows. Pramani kritam eva shastram anuvartate. Muda janaha tattadeva tena pramanikritam tena Shrestha Purushena yat pramanikritam shastram anuvartate. Pramanikrit tena muda janaha tadeva tena pramanikritam eva shastram anuvartate. This muda janaha lokaha, whatever the Shrestha Purusha has taken as a pramanam, by this tena referring to this muda janaha, tena pramanikritam eva. Tena is referring to muda janaha. Muda janena tat pramanikritam eva. Whatever the Shrestha Purusha taken as a pramanam, that becomes a pramanam for them. Pramanikritam eva. Even though they don't have knowledge of them, they are not informed people, but tena muda janena tat pramanikritam eva shastram anuvartate. Tadeva shastram swayam pramanam karoti. Tadeva shastram, whatever the support which the Shrestha Purusha has taken, that all alone becomes the pramanam for this person. He takes that as a pramanam karoti. Pramanam is important. Pramanam meaning shastram, or pramanam means the support or the guide or the manual for conducting one's life. As you require a manual when you go to as you require a Google map when you go to a new place, you require a map, road map. Similarly, being born in this world without map, without guidance, how can one conduct one's life? Everybody by birth is a Prakrita Purusha. One becomes refined Samskrita Purusha because of the Shastram. Shastram teaches, Shastram refines a person, teaches Dharma, teaches what is Dharma, what is Adharma also. That is why Atato Dharma Jignasa, Atato Adharma Jignasa. What is Dharma, what is Adharma? That has to be very clearly known. Viveka is required. So that is Samskrita. So that is what the Shastram or Vriddha Vyavahara teaches. That is a Pramanam. Therefore, Shreshtanusari Bhavati Pamaraha Ityartaha. Therefore, by following the Shrestha Purusha, they also become Shreshtanusari. They become the follower of these Shrestha Purushas. Etena Shreshtasya Kritartasyapi Lokahitartam Karma Kartavyameva iti siddham. Therefore, Etena, by this Shreshtasya, who is this Shreshtaha? Kritartasya, who has achieved the purpose, who has gained that which is to be gained. That is Muktaha Ityartaha. Lokahitartam, for the sake of the benefit of the world. Karma Kartavyam eva iti siddham. It is very clearly established that karma to be done by them. Because Itaraha Janaha Pamara Janaha, they look upon this person. Therefore, Tena Yat Pramanikritam Tadeva Shastramiti Itaraha Janaha Anuvartate Ataha Ataha Sreshta Purushena Karma Kartavyam Eva iti Siddham. It is very clearly established. Iti 21st shloka over. Then 22nd shloka. Yadi atra
यदि अत्र
te loka sangraha kartavyatayam
ते लोकसंग्रह कर्तव्यतायां
विप्रतिपत्तिः
विप्रतिपत्तिः
तर्हि मां किन्न पश्यसि.
तर्हि मां किन्न पश्यसि.
Why don't you see me and then do? Bhagavan Krishna says. What he says? Name parthasti kartavyam
न मे पार्थास्ति कर्तव्यम्
त्रिषु लोकेषु किञ्चन
त्रिषु लोकेषु किञ्चन
नानवाप्तमवाप्तव्यम्
नानवाप्तमवाप्तव्यम्
वर्त एव च कर्मणि.
वर्त एव च कर्मणि.
यदि अत्र ते लोकसंग्रह कर्तव्यतायां विप्रतिपत्तिः. विप्रतिपत्तिः means doubt. कर्म विचिकित्सा वा वृत्त विचिकित्सा वा स्यात् विचिकित्सा doubt. लोक संग्रह कर्तव्यतायां विप्रतिपत्तिः. If you have doubt with regard to यदि अत्र referring to अस्मिन् विषये यदि ते तव to you, if you have doubt, any doubt in this regard, what लोक संग्रह कर्तव्यतायां with regard to the kartavyata, with regard to the duty, with regard to the duty of what loka sangraha, with regard to the duty, if you have any doubt, tarhi mam kim na pashyasi, why don't you see me? If you have doubt with regard to the duty of loka sangraha, with regard to the duty, with regard to what is to be done for the loka, for the people, then why don't you see me? I myself an example, a good example for you to follow. Being Bhagavan, I myself do. When I do, why don't you do? It is the idea. What Bhagavan does, that's what Bhagavan, this shloka he says. We'll see that next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी. धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.